And polls have now closed in Thailand's general election. Anti-government protesters forced around 10% of polling stations to close, preventing millions of people from voting. The Thai government called the election to put an end to protests, to reinforce its authority. The votes are now being counted, but some believe this election will prove inconclusive. Well, Krieng Sak Charangwaksak is president of the Institute of Future Studies for Development in Thailand, and he's joining me live from the capital, Bangkok. Very good to have you with us on Al Jazeera. Is there any chance at all that today's election can produce a conclusive result?
It's impossible. Even a few weeks ago, when there was registration period, and you can see that 28 seats are unregistered, and there is a quorum that needed to select Prime Minister in Parliament, and Parliament cannot convene unless you have 475 seats out of 500. Therefore, you are short of 28 seats at least, plus there is another maybe 12 seats that have only one contestant, and the law is clear. Unless you have 20% of the population in that constituency turn out to vote, or the number of no vote no in the ballot,
but
which is, if it exceeds that one person constituency, it's impossible to be able to have that MP from that seat. Therefore, it's impossible from the beginning, many weeks ago, that this election will have any result from today alone.
But of course,
and therefore, you can see that there will be a long more months.
The government was, of course, determined to push on with this early election because they have won every election in the past decade. But if it's going to be declared null and void, then where to next for Thailand? What happens next?
Well, it's not yet going to be declared anything void. It's just a matter that it will take 3 to 6 more months if things carry on in this style before you have a complete house, before the house can convene to select the Prime Minister. That means you have a caretaking government for many more months. Unless there's some external intervention, like there happen to be certain cases with Anti-Corruption Commission, for example. If the Anti-Corruption Commission found the rice pledging scheme, which is in waiting, that the Prime Minister is at wrong with the government, for example, it may create a political vacuum. That would be another scenario that may happen.
Is there any chance, do you think, that all of the uncertainty of the last few months, the ongoing protests, any chance that this could force the two sides to come to a compromise here in Thailand?
I think the compromise will only come when one side know that they cannot win. But now both sides think they can win and have their own way. And both don't trust one another. And both sides think they have equal balance of power. And therefore, it's a very tough situation for any negotiation to happen now. But it may happen in a few more weeks, a few more months' time, if things were drawn out and it's clear that one side is at a huge advantage. Maybe there will be some amicable solution that can be worked out. But no matter what it is, a solution must be worked out in an amicable fashion in such a way that both sides in agreement, then peace will reign supreme. Otherwise, it will continue to be a problem and drag on in a different forms only.
That is Krieng Sak Charangwaksak joining us from Bangkok. Thank you very much for your insights. Thank you.